Yo, so I'm sitting here, right, and checking out some Michi X. She getting interviewed by Sinetta TV, right? I've been checking out Sinetta for a long time, you know, and a long time, some years. Michi X too for some years, and they are discussing some of the you know opinions and arguments and confrontations that Michi had over the years with certain individuals, And goddamn, all I gotta say is everybody fucked up. I mean, y'all already know how if you dig into my archives a little bit, you'll see what I think about Tariq Nasheed. Uh, and but now I'm hearing that my man Boyce Watkins is also a shyster and a thief. But Michi called him out years ago, so I'm gonna give her credit for that. And yeah, there's this new guy, Kevin Samuels. I don't know how new he is, but you know, there's this Kevin Samuels dude that's out there now. Uh, that's on the internet. It seemed like oh yeah, and then there was Grandmaster J in the NFAC. I even put a hashtag NFAC on some of my titles because I wanted people to go over and see what the NFAC was about. But I guess that organization is now defunct, I think. But it turns out Grandmaster J is not what he claimed to be. So Grandmaster J, Boyce Watkins, Tariq Nasheed, this Kevin Samuels guy, Tommy Sotomayor, all these motherfuckers is fakes, frauds, and phonies. And people just give them money hand over fucking fist and make these motherfuckers rich. I mean, they getting their income off people. They ain't no better than Sunday morning preachers. At least with a preacher, you come out of there feeling a little bit of salvation while he line his pockets. All I gotta say is this: when you're on YouTube checking somebody out, you gotta feed all these people with a long handled spoon. I don't give any of them shit. I've never bought a course. I ain't never bought a t-shirt. I make my own fucking t-shirts. You probably can't see. I'm just gonna tip my computer screen here a little bit. Yeah. I make my own fucking t-shirts. Right? I don't sell. I just take a t-shirt and if I got something I want to say, I take a little acrylic paint and I paint whatever it is I want to say on my t-shirt. My daughter sells t-shirts. But I don't give these motherfuckers nothing. What I do is I make my own contribution to the salvation of my community. And I do that through running youth organizations. I say youth organizations, but some of the people I work with, some of the young people I work with are in their early 20s. So that's what I do. And I make my contribution that way. But giving my money to Tariq Nasheed, uh, Grandmaster J, any of these motherfuckers, is something I never do. I never bought a Boyce Watkins financial literacy course. I never bought that. Never. Ain't never gonna buy it. But what I do is I listen to all, I follow none, and I walk the path that best fits my philosophy and the way I think. because all of them will be telling you stuff that makes sense. All of them will be dispensing good and useful information, but at the end of it all, they're going to ask you for a donation so they can keep up the fight. I don't know. I'm doing it for free. If I sell something, it'll be a piece of artwork because, that's my real trade. I'm an artist. I'm a portrait artist and I do scenery and stuff like that. But, selling courses on how to live and doing life coaching and all of that shit some of these guys do, I don't do that shit. I give people a tangible item for their money, something that they can hang on their wall and look at. That's what I do. And when I'm working with young people leave my program with a better outlook on life and a skill that they can use and pass on to young people and start their own group with. That's what I do. So my advice to people listening to all of these motherfuckers online is don't send them no money. Don't send them no money. To me, there's a few people out there who still have credibility in my book. Not because I believe everything they say, but because the information that they put out there is indeed factual. See, because I'm an OG, right? Triple OG, actually. And I know bullshit from truth because I've been around a long time. And most of what's being dished out there, a lot of it is true. But when they start asking you to donate this and buy that, and nah, it ain't no problems out there you can't solve your own self with a little bit of soul searching and using the internet effectively. You can solve all your own problems. As far as a contribution to your community, volunteer for an after-school program, or write a book, or have a tangible skill, become an electrician, become a plumber, become an auto mechanic, and charge people for something tangible that you can give them. You know what I mean? I'm also a notary public. Somebody bring me a document, I notarize it for them. I collect a very small fee, and that's it. You know what I mean? But all of that selling motherfucking dreams to people, like Boyce Watkins was doing, and selling people motherfucking pepper spray like Tariq Nasheed does, and motherfucking life coaching that you should have had just from living. I'm not doing any of that. Most of these motherfuckers is well, they're frauds and rip-off artists. What I say before, they snake oil salesmen. And there's hundreds of thousands of black people all over the country looking for a way out. And these motherfuckers is cashing in on. Don't get sucked in. That's all I can tell you. Don't get sucked in. Some of them come out all flashy with a big splash like the NFAC did. And don't get me wrong, I really was impressed with that march at Stone Mountain. That scared the shit out of white people. I really liked it. I wish they would have held it together long enough for that to be more meaningful. But what it did show that black people got guns too. It did show white people that black people have guns and they ain't afraid to show them. So in that respect, I guess Grandmaster Jay did a good thing. And the documentaries that Tariq Nasheed puts out, I guess it brought awareness to a lot of people who weren't aware. Me, I was already aware of, buck breaking and a lot of the shit he put in his earlier documentaries. I'm already aware of a bunch of that stuff. Professor Black Truth, I don't 100% agree with Professor Black Truth on a lot of the stuff he says. But, but, 85% of what he says is true and is happening and are things that you need to be aware of. Same with the Black Authority. Just take it. I guess the point is take all of this shit with a grain of salt. Keep on keeping on. Be aware that yes, white people do not and have your best interests at heart, and they never will. I don't care how much they smile in your face. And the takeaway, and Joe Biden and Kamala Harris ain't neither one of them shit. Ain't gonna be shit. Ain't never was shit. So you can't expect anything from either one of them as far as anything for black people. If you're gonna vote, make sure that you get something for that vote. Don't just be voting because people telling you that that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? And this is all just common fucking sense. This is all just common fucking sense. Don't be sucked in by these people. Learn how to sift through all of this information and take from it what you need. Right? Learn how to sift through all this and take from it what you need. Know your history. Know how we got where we are today and where we are most likely headed. That's what I do. That's why I've been able to keep on keeping on for so long. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's it for now, y'all. I'm just waiting for the next motherfucking hammer to drop. Waiting for the next so-called internet leader to fall. You know? Y'all take it easy. That's it. Peace.